Hope everyone had a good break, holiday, vacation, New Year's, and you're probably back in your clinicals by now, but the course technically starts here today. So just wanted to talk to you a little bit about the course on Moodle, and I'll try to post a video or a voiceover at the beginning of the week to kind of let you know what's coming up for that week. But to get ready for the course, just go onto Moodle and read your course syllabi. It's just click on here and the course syllabus should come up. Let's see if I can find a copy of it here. Maybe someplace. Okay, here we go. So here's our course syllabus, and I just wanted to review a few things on it. The evaluation criteria is written out here. It's a little different than Clinical Experiences 1. It's really going to be more case study driven with a few assignments. There's some video assignments. They should be pretty brief though, so I think that we can do this all through Moodle, but we'll see how it goes. You'll be reviewing some evaluations on each other, but we'll go through those as they come up through the course. My grading scale criteria is the same as I've used in previous courses. Clinical experience hours, for this one it's 50. Remember though that when you're assigned to a sport, that this clinical experience hours includes all assigned practices and games during interim term. Your hours, your schedules can be arranged between you and your preceptor. You're responsible for recording your hours and marking the ones that you want counted for this class. So ideally the clinical hours will take place from January 4th or 5th, I guess is the technical start of this course, until January 28th. But you can count hours done prior to this. If you have to count hours done after January 28th, you'll receive an incomplete until those hours are completed to get up to your 50. We'll have 3 case studies. One is written and one is videotaped. So I will explain that as we go along. There's a few little assignments, 3 of them I believe, through this class. The clinical assignment is the first one is due. This one you were provided with in your off-campus packet prior to Christmas break. Is hopefully completed. I think I can pull up a picture of this in case you're not sure what I'm talking about. That would be the syllabus I was looking for earlier. We'll close out of that. I think I have to show it to you when we get on that page. But you'll be doing some peer reviews on each other's case studies. It's about 2 of those a week, and they're due on Mondays. We'll see that on the calendar in a minute. Clinical evaluation forms, those are for the students that are off campus, in particular, Form N and Form N. At the end of the course, Beth always provides an opportunity to do an online evaluation, so I'd appreciate if you did that. So, as we go through this class and putting up times and due dates, I felt like it was probably easier to just develop a course calendar. So I put one together, and I encourage you to print that off so that you can have that handy. This is what the course calendar is for J-term, right here. So here we are, our first day. You're listening to the voiceover, Excitement. And I will, if I haven't already, when you listen to this, I will be assigning case studies, and you will get those in your email. And these are individualized, so not everybody's getting the same case study. In general, we kind of have a flow of the course where you'll get a case study on Tuesdays. So every Tuesday you get a different case study, so 3 of them. You have until Friday at midnight to complete the case study. There's instructions within that assignment that you can see. So always that case study is due at midnight that Friday. Then after midnight, you're going to have Saturday, Sunday until 5 o'clock on Monday to do a peer review on 2 other case studies. So once you submit yours, Saturday you should start looking for 2 other case studies that have been submitted that you can review with the grading rubric that will be provided. So it's the same grading rubric that I'm going to use when I evaluate your case studies. So those are due at 5 o'clock on Monday. Then of course Tuesday you get your next case study. It's due Friday. And then you do 2 peer reviews, and those peer reviews are due 5 o'clock the following Monday. So on Wednesdays you'll have a written assignment. So this first week is your clinical assignment is due. That's the one that you got in your packet, and I'll show that in a minute. And then you'll have every Wednesday a little written assignment that's due. It'll be posted. In fact, I think maybe a week ahead of time I'll be able to get those posted, so you have plenty of time to look at those. The other component of this course is the evaluations. So you'll have, those of you that are off campus will have a midterm evaluation. That's on Form M. Have those completed and just hold on to those until the end of interim, and then the evaluation forms will be due on that last Wednesday. I guess it's the 27th. So in general, this is the due date calendar, so make sure that you're aware of that and paying attention to that. So close out of that. I also have available the course competencies in case you'd ever want to, I don't know why you'd want to look at them, but these are the objectives for the course. And this is what your case studies were designed around, so required to show those as well. All right, so this first week, January 5th, you'll have this clinical assignment is due, and I hope that you remember what this is. Here we go, picture of it. This is the one where you have to read your preceptor guidelines, your action plans, bloodborne pathogen policy. A couple things that I want to highlight on this is that remember, under emergency action plan, there's an institutional emergency action plan as well as an injured athlete action plan. So there should be 2 components to that. Unless you're in a clinic off campus, then there's probably only one. That's the institutional one. The bloodborne pathogen policy, ideally this would be posted. So if it's not posted in a visible spot, so let's say it's in a notebook in the nurse's office of a high school, let your preceptor know that this needs to be posted on a bulletin board or the wall in the athletic training room, or if you're in a clinic, this should be posted and visible. If you have questions about that, let me know. And then, of course, the therapeutic equipment needs to be calibrated. You can just take a picture of the maintenance record. That's usually easiest. If not, though, you have to take a picture of every sticker. Go ahead and do just type your name in, and your preceptor, just get confirmation that you can type their name in, and I'll take that as an electronic signature. And then you can email these back to me with the pictures in the same document would be helpful. So that is due tomorrow. I'm sure that some of you already have it done, so that should be an easy one to complete. And then this week also case study 1, those instructions are written down here as to what you have to do for your case study. I'll be emailing those out. Actually, this video is being made on Monday, so I'll be emailing case studies out to you either later tonight or tomorrow. So you'll have those, and just there's the assignment and there's the grading rubric, so follow the grading rubric and you should be good to go. If you want to, on Friday or after midnight, hopefully you don't do this, you should go to bed. But Saturday for sure, you want to start looking at other students in the class, their case study one, because you need to choose 2 of them that you will peer review. And those will be posted and available to you. I probably won't stay up after midnight, but they're going to be done probably Saturday morning before 9 o'clock or around 9 o'clock. So start looking at what other 2 case studies you're going to review. And when you do those case studies, you'll have to click on this assignment for one of them, and then for the second case study, you'll have to click on the second one, I believe is how that has to work. So we'll kind of see how that goes. Oh no, never mind. Your peer reviews are all under one. This is case study number 2. So that is due on Monday night, did I say, at 5 o'clock. So, or whatever the 11th is. So that should get you well into the first week, and I'll try to post another video or voiceover so that you have a few instructions. If you have questions along the way, though, feel free to email me. Otherwise, you can also come up to News Forum and click on that. I don't have any news posted, but you can click on that and in general just ask a question. And I can, if you think it's something that everybody else in the class needs an answer to as well, or would be good for everybody to know, do it that way and I can answer the question through the news forum. So I think that'll get you started here for the first few days. I'll probably post another video if I haven't heard from anybody to make sure everything's going okay. And just give a little update. So again, feel free to email me with any questions that you might have or post on the news forum. All right, that's should take care of the intro, and I hope the first few days go great.